Okay. Let's see if everything's working. Hey, so I managed to start early, even though I was having a lot of technical issues getting this set up. Fingers crossed our game does not crash today. Please let me know if the audio's weird. Mildly funny. Huh. Oh, I think I know what the problem is. Hardwiring our internet, people. My computer does not want to stay connected. So if it disconnects, I apologize.
Can't stay in today. We have a ritual to perform, you and I. Here. Wear this. It belonged to my daughter. Good. Today, will the goddess speak it back? Normally, it'd be the mother to declare, if you had one. The whole village would attend, and matriarchs perform the ritual. But we are outcasts. Even so, we keep the tribe's rituals. Otherwise, we might become like the faithless old ones, who turned their backs on the goddess. But their wickedness do air, water, earth, and steel. It is one thing to hunt a beast, another to hunt a machine. You must be humble and respect their power. I will teach you this one day. Hi, matriarch. Here.
No, off your knees. It's nearly time. And yes, you may speak to me.
You came to bless the naming.
Have not 6 months gone by since we entrusted her to you?
But we are outcasts.
You by choice, and she, well...
You honor us.
Yes, now go, and be ready to declare. Go! Oh, Mother, this child needs a name by which to know her, that your love may warm her life as the rising sun warms all the earth. Speak her name! Aloy! And so her name is blessed.
Stop this at once! What have you done?
I've blessed the naming of a child.
Stubborn woman, you call that curse a child? What did she tell you about his birth, outcast? Answer!
I've done only what you asked.
To raise it, yes. We said nothing of love.
Enough.
And you, blessing its name like it was one
I
of the
know
Nora,
my duty
one of
to
the
them.
tribe.
And to you. I'm here. And wherever you go,
Sorry, but we are genuinely struggling with running this game. I want to give my computer a moment to, catch up to all this. I don't know what to do now. Trying to fix the problem. There's some programs that are just causing pain. I'm going to have to end the stream for a time and see if I can fix the problem. Yes, I'm not sure why I'm having such issues. I may have to pick a different game, guys. Let's see, what do we have for options? I'm really not in the mood to play Dismantle again. I have essentially outplayed that game for my brain at this point. Maybe something that to make that more interesting. I really need to upgrade my computer before I can stream some of these games, which is unfortunate. Comes again. Why is my bitrate so low? I don't know if it's the internet, my computer, streaming service. Ugh, could be the streaming service. Very likely. Okay. That should fix some of the problem. Hopefully. I think what game to play since clearly Horizon is not working. I could try and lower the graphics. Not that I really want to, they are quite low in the first place. Actually, I wonder if... I'm gonna try something. It should not be giving this much trouble. Everything is so low. And I've got this one running in the background. Let's try something. Oh, the lag you guys have is awful. I'm monitoring the CPU spike, essentially, as we go. Yeah, it's supposed to be controller compatible. Okay. Let's see how badly this spikes. I'm gonna try again. Messengers. Molasses. Yeah, CPU spike. It's busted. What the hell? I think there's some problems. Process. Where did that silly thing go? It looked like there's something running real hot on my CPU when this opened. It's not something I'm familiar with. As in, like, I gave the go-ahead to run. Holy crap, why are there so many PlayStation runtime bits? This is very much a situation of a lot of little things adding up to one big problem. Yeah, I'm not sure why I'm using so much of my CPU. Let's see if that helps. Yeah, it looks like we're stuck with the top-out CPU today, which is unfortunate. Like, it's definitely the CPU that's causing the problem. Giving you guys some nasty lag. No, it won't let me skip things. Oh well. Yeah. This isn't gonna work.
What's that now? Don't like the cold? Can't stay in today.
You know, this game is not working. Because as soon as it starts actually, like, going, everything just flops. So, we gotta pick a different game. Simple as that. Unfortunate. That's how life is right now. So. For something where I can use my controller. I could play Baldur's Gate. See how that goes down. I would laugh if Baldur's Gate actually functioned properly. Let's do it. I'm just gonna change some things. I would be actually kind of amused if Baldur's Gate functioned better than Horizon, considering how Horizon is older. But, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Come on, work with me. There we go. Yeah, it's actually running smoother with Baldur's Gate. Oh my god, that's bad. That is so bad. Like, it's struggling a little bit, but it's doing a lot better. I don't know how to feel about that. So, I'll put up Baldur's Gate, right from scratch. Here we go. I'm just going balance. I'm not gonna do my usual setup. I'm just gonna play balance today. And I am greatly sorry at the fact that we were having such issues with Horizon. Because I was wanting Horizon. feel free to join in the chat. And I'm gonna do my usual every time I die, I take a drink. I do have a drink right now. It is boozy coffee, and I'm loving it. Well, is it boozy coffee? I made coffee and I put Clue in it. You don't know what Clue is? You're too young to know. I still never like looking at that. Heebie-jeebies. Yeah, if there's any audio issues, please let me know now so I can adjust them. Please use chat so I can see everything very easily on my second monitor rather than people who personally know me texting on my phone.
Who are you?
For reset, we are doing custom because I don't like playing base characters. I do like playing Drow. I really, really do. Yeah, I'm playing Drow. Ooh, if we go dark. Nah. Go first in the fun chaos. That's what I do. Here's to go. I'm gonna go fighter this time. With E2 weapon fighting, because that is my forte. I do like Baldurs in the background. We need more people! Come on! Message me in chat. Let me know if there's audio issues, because I can't tell. Please. I'm going to be using dexterity-based weapons, and I do like them. I know it says strength is a big one here, but given the weapons I'm going to be using, it really is not. I plan on using dexterity-based weapons. And rapiers and scimitars. That is my go-to. Don't worry, I do not take 5 years to make a character. I genuinely don't. I kind of have a routine at this point. Not my first run through of Baldur's Gate. There's a few details here and there that I change each time. For the most part, it's all the same. And I am making sure to keep this PG for YouTube. I do not feel like being demonetized here. So we are keeping clothes on. We are not showing the adult scenes. Like, I don't expect to get to that today anyway, even if I wanted to. Which costume should I want this time? That is a very good question. I do like using the neck ones. I had people, and then people left. Yes, I'm going downstairs. No, I'm not in the mood for tantrums today. That makeup style's gotta go. I hate it with a passion. I usually go with something like that, just the skin tone rather than like contrast. There we go. And we're definitely going with a different hairstyle. This hairstyle's awful. At least it is to me. One of my usuals. So classic. other usual. So we are going to the highlights. I'm gonna move to red highlights today. Basically red frames. Get streams. And I know this one doesn't really show usual.
You need a guardian.
And I don't despise the guardian. You can't romance them. I'm not interested. I'm gonna do a quick test. I don't know how well you guys can hear me, but it looks like everything should be running fine. It'd be much appreciated if someone could say something about if everything sounds good, if I need to turn down the game, if I need to turn down my voice. Info. Fantastic. Apparently my partners forget that I stream here. They don't like coming on, watching, or at least give me input. Okay, watching and texting me on Messenger, please don't. Messenger is being indexed. No, no, get you. Okay, that's bad. It's like there's not enough audio going on for this scene. It really doesn't. Also, I'm probably gonna go just because it is the same realm, the same lore, everything. My knowledge is very fixated on certain things. Primarily, I have fixation on display screens. There's much that you don't see until later in the game. It's sad. But they're beautiful creatures. Hey, Lisa. Still debating if I want to keep you around or not. Technically, no plane of existence. All planes in this universe. The ones I know are Material Plane, Astral, and then the Hell / Avernus. I know there are more. Do I know them? Absolutely not. I will acknowledge this lack of knowledge. I'm struggling today.
Ugh. My head.
Time to
This
poke
is the
things.
pool that thing came from. The parasite now writhing behind your eye.
I'ma poke it. I know I should have been poking, but I don't want to poke it. I feel like being grumpy today.
Dead. Good.
Also, for anyone who's played Baldur's Gate before, like specifically Baldur's Gate 3, have you noticed that the voices you can have for your characters are identical to the ones that are companion characters? I'm pretty sure that Larian did not bother getting any additional voice actors for this. It was just, okay, we got these set characters. Okay, so slightly change the tone for player character
Feel
options.
better.
Like the voice I'm using, I'm pretty sure it's the same voice actress as Shadowheart. Just because of the
Whereabouts
accent.
are we?
The accent is what's telling me that. I want the onyx. I have an obsession with
More
that
for me?
stone. I actually do love onyx as a stone, both in real life and in video games. And I'm pretty sure it has something to do with when I was a teenager and read the Legend of Drizzt books. I'm pretty sure that had something to do with it. Feel free to chat. I don't bite. At least I don't bite without consent. Ooh, time to get a brain pet. Anyone else here like getting the brain pet? Or do you squish it? What do you do with it? Tell me, tell me. I'd love to know.
Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place you'll free us. Please. Before they return.
I failed perception.
They
But I
return.
thought that perception roll was low too.
A newborn. Born new from this husk.
You realize you're talking to an
There we
intellect
go. At least I can
devourer,
succeed in
a
Arcana.
minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
That look of disgust.
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free
I
us.
like that it moves the jaw a little bit. I'm gonna cry if I fail that roll. Ugh. Oh,
The brain
sound
lifts
of
from the
that.
skull. You
Ugh.
notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient should it prove a threat.
Yeah, why not? See if I succeed. Oh no. I failed. Well, I fucked that up. And now it's just gonna be like, I don't like you anymore, and run away. You don't like me anymore. So much for having a brain pet.
is your end.
Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
Oh. My head. What is this? Skvar, you are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive. We carry mind flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich, mind flayers. We can do nothing until we escape. That must be our priority. First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. We will address the matter of a cure for this infection once we reach the material plane.
Yeah, you guys still have a decent delay, unfortunately, and I can't fix that without completely shutting down the stream and restarting. I'd rather
You picked the wrong
not.
fight, friend.
Oh, I do
Victory
have
awaits.
mods going.
I will not know failure.
No time for mercy.
You proved surprisingly adequate in battle. Now, to the helm.
No, time to do bodies. Oh no. My mods
Still
are
breathing,
activated.
despite
Oh no,
everything.
this is gonna be awful. The amount of leveling that's gonna happen. I don't know what's active right now. Only one level? Good. Yeah, these mods are gonna be interesting. Because they border out crashed my game last time. Oh no. Oh crap. I'm gonna give it a minute. There we go. At least that only gave me one level, so that means it's not at the point of breaking.
Ship
There's
won't
one
be able
mod
to
I
take
used at
another
one point
dragon
that
attack.
really did
We need to get out before it's
crash
too
my
late.
game because of and then we're
Okay,
gonna save Shadowheart.
I can make
I
no
actually like
sense
keeping her
of it.
around.
No time to waste. can hardly bear to look.
Still breathing, despite everything.
That is unfortunate.
You are not us! You have been terminated!
Jeez, tell me how you really feel.
Hatazeth! Just so.
Still on my feet.
I'm gonna be switching my weapon soon, just because I think I got everything. Oh no. Oh? Okay. I should not have looted all that though.
A rune.
Gonna be
For what?
honest. I got a little thick happy now. My inventory is like stacked with loot. Okay, it's not too bad. Dive. Okay, we're not tinkering with those while streaming. They are not stream appropriate.
The console appears dormant. The console hums to life.
Let's use it right quick custom dice. Okay, not those ones. Yeah, that one.
The pulsing glow and organic lines of the device make it seem more like a beating heart than a machine. Perhaps it will open the nearby pod. Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head. A parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
Something is possible to feel this. Unlikely, but it is possible.
You feel the biomechanical brain of the console process your command and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
At
last.
So my chaos. That's what we're here for.
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness.
Yeah, I'm confused. Oh, yeah. That happens. Oh, jeez. Okay. I'm just able to see chat now. I don't know why my game was doing that. Yeah, sorry. I just got the chat now. I didn't hit you! I've been having technical difficulties!
Fair point. Looks like there's plenty of
Okay,
fighting
now I'm
ahead.
just catching up on all
Let
the
me
chat
come
at
with
this
you.
point.
We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way.
I'm trying to think. For Baldur's Gate, I think it's actually running on my solid state.
Shadowheart. One moment.
Okay, if the game's not loud, that's fine, but that's just because this game has such a volume range.
Finally. Let us make for the helm. We've wasted enough time already. She's right.
Honestly, I don't even
Lead
know. I honestly don't know if I want to save
What's next, I
Gale
wonder?
or not. He's absolutely obnoxious to me. I do plan on multi-classing later. Actually, I'm gonna give her alert. No, not after alert. Here we go. Check with those spells. I've done that thing where I gathered everyone and I regretted it after.
Let's get going.
Honestly. No, you actually mentioned Discord, but now that I can see the chat, I can tell that you're able to hear me.
Another mystery.
Come on, don't fail all your comments.
Can't read this
Of
screen.
course I'm gonna fail all of them. Of course. I'm trying to remember which one. I think it's the middle button now for combat? Yeah. Okay, we got it.
Style.
I'm gonna smack people around.
Time to strike.
Really? Rude. That works.
Time to push my luck again.
And I know it's only temporary. I'm fully aware of that. I'm just gonna kill him now. Just. There we go. Problem solved. I love you. It's okay, Kate. I get it. Also, since I'm pretty sure none of you guys were around for when I did my little tangent earlier, but I have had a hyperfixation on Displacer Beasts in the last, like, 24 hours.
We are nearing the helm.
And I just want a
Once
Displacer
inside,
Beast tail.
do as I say.
They're so
Who
cute.
put you in charge? I'll trust my own judgment. Cane yank.
I love it when you insult someone in a different language. 'Cause I am confident that was an insult. Either that or a slur. Also, Kate, I do plan on actually multiclassing everyone in a way. If you have any recommendations for multiclassing and optimizing the party, feel free to put input. I am willing to learn anything I do not already currently know.
We must escape. Now.
Do it. We will deal with the gate after we escape. I must connect the helm.
Wait. Really? Lizzo. Should not be mixing these guys.
Time to deal some
I
punishment.
know it's an overkill. Does it? Is overkill? I've never found a use for a bard. In all honesty, I have yet to
fight.
find a
Let's go.
genuine use for a bard.
Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
Yeah, okay. The value of buffs, but in every game I've ever played, I've never actively used them. Like, I understand the cons and how they work, and the potential benefits. It's just since I can't physically see it, I almost never use them. True. That is true. I haven't thought about that before. And I think it's because a lot of my combat, it does seem to be everybody ends up in the same little circle regardless.
Well,
Love it, love like I'm in the middle of a battle.
we're deep and
You
new.
could tell that was Skyrim, trust me, it was.
Leave him to me. And I take this one.
Like, I've kind of got a routine when it comes to leveling everybody. Like, on my June, I almost never consistently feed
My path be true.
Lae'zel, Gale, or Will in my party is usually Shadowheart, Asterion, Karlach. So it's very much a mix of hack and slash with healing, and Asterion kind of being that one kept around for
Nothing
anything
standing in the
involving
way.
blocking you, because
These
he's not
boots
really
have seen
great at
everything.
combat. At least not till he's leveled a bit more.
Hurry before they
And I think I
strike.
might change up my usual party just to see if I can manage it. So, I want my chat to actually pick the combat. Like the combat. The party I can pick roll. I want you guys to pick 3 companion characters for me to use.
I must reach the helm.
Of course. Of course you would. You're a jerk. I hate him because he requires magic in order, like, he has to eat magic items. That's why I hate him. He's not practical. Like, I can sell those magic items for better equipment, but no, he needs to consume them. But I like having money for good gear. And it's not quite
No
as
choice but to
common
keep
this
going.
early in the game.
What path lies before me?
You just like being a jerk to me. I don't think he's necessarily important to the main plot, but he does have a quest line just like everybody else that actually makes a difference. Because technically, Shadowheart would contribute to the main quest line in her own way. Not so much, because it just destroys everything.
Can't even
Like,
catch
calling
my
it a
breath.
nuke is almost an understatement. Like, he blows up, it's just generic game over. There's no extra
Need to
there.
find a way forward.
There's no surviving that.
Damn these imps. I need to...
Take this shit, or
Of
Sario
course
will
I...
have your
Okay,
head.
thank you. At least you give me, you know, my favorite character. I would have been very upset if you didn't.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Gotta have the muscle, mommy.
The helm's alien transponder. You've made it in time.
Also, Kate, I'm not sure if you're familiar with how my tools work, die in the game, I have to have a drink out of some sort of alcohol that I'm sitting with. I have toxic cola. That is sick. That's remembering that. So if I seem weirdly grumbling, it's because of hyperfixation mixed with coffee and alcohol. I've never actually had that situation where I didn't get to the transponder in time. I wonder what happened if I actually didn't get to the console. Well, it's too late to test that theory now, but it'd be interesting to find out. Like, you survive a combat, but don't get to the console in time. What would happen? So depending where I've died, would you lose though? Like, yeah, honestly, considering how they have this pretty linear in the sense of you have to do certain things in order to, you know, continue on. And if you don't do said thing, the game just kind of nosedives you into death. Yeah, exactly. It'd be like a party wipe. Kind of like how, you know, letting Gale not magic items after a while just as a fun party wipe. The whole planet wipe, honestly. I know the results in not giving him magic does, but I've never taken the potential to storyline to know why he has that problem. In all honesty, I just never cared enough to learn. Okay, I'll adjust the audio for the game then. Just give me a minute. That should help it a little bit. Let me know. Okay. Let me know if this is better. Or if I actually dropped it too much even, in all honesty. Yum yay! Okay, good. I have a yummy! Come here, big guy. Yummin'. Yummin'. What are you focused on? Fluff. You're focused on fluff. Okay. Okay. Good to know. I have a yummy. Come here, yummy. Good boy. I have a fur baby with me. Yum.
As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull. Other than the infection, you're more or less intact. A miracle, given everything you've been through. But it'll all be for nothing if you don't find help soon. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
Need a cure? We're gonna go on this just overcomplicated romance. Figure out, Demian, could you not? I know you want attention, but it will be very easy for you to just scratch my back and not in the fun way. So how about we not do that? Because you don't know how to retract your claws.
You're alive. I'm alive.
Yummy.
How is this possible? I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
Hey Kate, since you have played this game, and I am well aware of it,
First things first.
What is your
We need
usual party?
supplies, shelter,
Like, do you have
and most of all, a
consistent
healer.
characters you keep in your
We
party?
might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
Hey, old man!
We need each other, and we both know what's at stake.
Ah, but
Can't think of
Yum
better
with
company.
me. In a port? As in, like, you usually play with other people, or you just pick random depending on your mood?
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me.
That's
It would have
fair.
been all too easy for you to run right past my pod.
Yeah, because my usual
You
is
didn't.
Shadowheart, Asteria, and Carla.
I'll remember that.
But you also
Lead the
know
way.
me, I usually do some sort of dexterity, like, combo fighter play. Like, I'll do fighter where I can heal myself. So I don't like using magic in most games. I'm weird like that. I am awful for not using magic mechanics when they are there. Oh, true. And I'm guessing, Chatterfox, that you are very confused about some of the game lingo we've been using. Yeah, see, that's the difference. Because you'll do those kind of magic-y or buff characters, like ones that buff others. But, in all honesty, I prefer just simple blades and healing. That's fair. And honestly, I get it because you're not a gamer. But I know you at least have some
There
knowledge
must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
of, like, D&D to an extent because of our mutual friend. The mutual nerd we know. True, Druid Wild Shape is fun. I find the selection they give you kind of weird though. Because the original Druid Wild Shape, they can shift within reason to any animal they know. But I think you should be able to alter what you can shift into with that in this game based off your character's background or race. That would make it so much more interesting. I should level up.
Let's move.
Right? Well, it would make no sense though, because again, the original wild shape is creatures you've known. So if you grew up in like a forest, you're gonna know like deer, rats, squirrels, cats, stuff like that. But that's the thing, they're not all default in theory, because if you actually read the backgrounds when you get to pick them, a lot of those backgrounds would not be from the city. I'm not an archer base though. True. The thing is, even if you're from the city, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to know some of the animals. Like in reality, all it takes is reading a book to know a lot of animals. Especially if you have a background where it's like noble or guildmaster, you're gonna have access to those resources. I'm gonna go with champion this time around. And alert. Yeah, exactly. Like, even if you're in a situation, say, urchin, where you can't leave easily, you don't have the money, you're still gonna have a variety of animals you can actively see. So, I think the variety they give is very weird. Like, okay, you have background of urchin and you live in city. How the hell are you gonna be able to transform into a polar bear? Oh no, what did you do? What did you come up with? God only knows you came up with something chaotic. Because we have very similar brains. I don't want that one. I want it. Okay.
Better stay back. One strike could be lethal.
Not at this point. One strike is not lethal with where we're at, but okay.
On I go.
Oh yeah, I have not given her a crossbow yet. I should probably do that. Fire! I don't care how big the room is, I cast Fireball. Well, that was easy. Excuse me, but I don't like you being in my face. Thank you. Now for the other one.
Grave mistake.
Oh, what did you just type? Did you just button mash? Did you just button mash?
Focus, strike true. You got it well.
Were you
Perhaps our
struggling to
survival isn't
word?
such a distant prospect.
Oh, got it. I don't care how big the room is, I cast Fireball. Okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot more sense now. Thing is, I love how that's such a D&D gremlin thing that it's actually become popular. Like, I don't know really any D&D groups that have not done some level of just Fireball Chaos. That's great. So, should I actually gather everyone into my camp, or should I only get certain characters? What do you guys think? Okay, you told me 2 characters I should use. I need to figure out a third. You know what, Cody? You pick the third one. I'm not giving Kate this level of power again. She screwed me over.
I've got one of those brain
No,
things
Kate,
called...
you have no say. You were screwing me over by saying I had to use
The
skill.
grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Cody, you pick the third companion character. Kate can't be trusted.
There. Can you see it?
She can't be trusted. You want Galen Sebasterion? I'm okay with that. I'm
Just a
100%
dumb
okay with that
bore.
switch.
You're relieved until you see the flash of a dagger.
Because I am used to doing builds with Asterion. Then he's just a dramatic fruit.
Don't we? I saw you on the ship. Free.
But I still need
scuttling
a
about.
third companion character to put in my
You're
party.
in league with them, aren't
Because
you?
right now, since you've done that switch, let's give you Asterion and Karlach.
Your mind twists.
So I need one more.
You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light.
Cody,
the
you
fear.
pick third character.
What was that?
Come on,
What's
dude.
going on?
And I'm sure Tara's probably listening to this on the TV, so if one of you two wants to pick, please let me know. That'd be great.
The worm. Of course. That explains things. Somewhat. And to think. I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
Yummy! You came back! Okay.
Indeed we are. Please, allow me to introduce
Old man
myself.
cozy.
My
Pick a third
name's
character or I'm gonna
Astarion.
pick it.
I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me. A pleasure. So, do you know anything about these worms? Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
Okay, pardon if I'm just copying the voices here. I'm very trying to see if I can hit these notes. That's just where my brain's at.
But first things first. You know, I was ready to go this alone. And you seem
also,
like
if Gale's
a
not
useful
gonna be in my
person
party,
to
I ain't
know.
picking him up.
All right. I accept. Lead on.
Have one of what? I am so confused. Can't you confuse me? Oh, that tracks. Because gotta love dexterity builds. At least I do.
Never a dull moment.
And if Cody doesn't answer by the time I get Karlak, I am just picking the fourth person. Or like the third companion character.
And it's hurt.
That thing's bound to be dangerous.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion.
No, I think I want to drink my coffee at regular pace and then
The
drink.
poor creature is on the brink of death, but there's still time.
I've got a can of meat up here.
You'd give
It
your
is
life
very
to
game
save
appropriate
it,
to drink
to
meat while
nurse
playing
it back to
Baldur's
health.
Gate.
But then the
I am
feeling
not
was
kissing
slipped.
it.
The creature's mind
No,
seems to
it is
focus
going to
elsewhere.
die. Absolutely not. It's one-sided.
Your minds fuse, lusting for something that is gone.
Also,
But then its grip
just so that I
claws
can have
back
better
with a
intake of
vengeance,
alcohol while
a
playing this
vice
tonight.
locking your mind into obedience.
I didn't say I didn't
It
use
needs
all buffs, I
sustenance
just don't
to
go out of my
survive.
way to
And
use
with
them.
your very body, you can
Regardless.
provide.
I'm also gonna use my rule of... Sorry, I just had a brain fart. I'm gonna use my rule of, if I fail a roll, I have to take a drink as well.
The
So,
monster
that is a
lies
swifter way to get
exhausted,
alcohol into my system
defeated.
while I play.
Its eyes
Which
wet
could also result in
orange
me making worse
pearls
decisions. But
radiate
you know what? Such is
malice.
life. Yes, I do expect you to pay attention for once in your goddamn life, you dumb blonde. I love you. I swear.
Monster. Death is too good for it.
He can afford to pay attention, trust me. He's not that broke. Yeah, but I've also asked him multiple times. That's debatable some days.
I hear shouting up ahead.
We should check it out, but be careful.
He's usually just a whiny old man.
Astarion's an interesting find.
I didn't mean to talk to you. I was trying to open the, treasure chest of shit. If he's not listening to my talking, because I can almost guarantee you he's got me up on the TV, he's not going to pay attention to chat. You have an Archie Con problem. So, there might be an Archie behind the TV. So, right now, the characters we have confirmed to be in the party is going to be Asterion and Karlach.
Will be on us any second.
So, you can pick from any of the other characters that are options.
Now. You let goblins here? Where is the
No, those are not the only two options. Don't you try and rig this, my dear. So there's Shadowheart, Will, Lae'zel, or Gale. Cody, you are the smacker.
9 hells.
You both are menaces! Absolute menace! I almost had my standard build, but Cody, you fucked it up! Hello, Yummy. Hello, Yummy. At least you're nice to me. At least you're nice to me.
Damnable roach. Provoke the blade. And
separate stick. I swear I don't know all the voice lines, just a lot of them.
Time for some bloody work.
Let's turn someone inside out.
I agree, Asterion. Let's turn someone inside out. I am fully on board with that plan. Right?
What should I do?
Yeah, but remember, it's a computer game, my dear. It's not meant to be accurate. I don't think I can hit anyone. Well, that's unfortunate. Besides, even if it was trying to be accurate, it's not like these guys are supposed to have mastery over these weapons. Like, in theory, a lot of these people just picked up the weapon and swung it. They don't necessarily have a mastery over it. They have a passive knowledge.
Scouts! Get to the high ground! Raiders! Charge the bastard! For the absolute!
True. You can also use similar concept to Lae'zel. Like, she claims to be this, like, ever ganky warrior at level 1. And same with Karlach. You spent the last decade almost in the abyss, in Avernus, fighting demons. And yet she comes up here and is like, nah, I'm level 1 now. If you really think about it, none of these people should be level 1 in what they do.
This way.
Need to act fast.
You finally lay like a normal cat, eh, Yummian? You finally decide to lay like a normal cat. Well, that was a pathetic fireball. And mind you, at least it hit. have to deal with Gale. Cody, you cursed me. You cursed this game.
I'll bleed every last one of you!
I can kill him with just my offhand. Yeah! I have to use my main attack. Or range. Get someone else. Not worth it. 49 disadvantage. Not worth it. Quite that bad. Oh, fine. The organ is. Chatter! Chatterbot. Yeah. Cody picked my final party companion, and he cursed my game in the process.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Time for a cull.
Talk to me. Down with you.
This dude's pissing me off. Yeah, Cody cursed my game. Because the character I was complaining about earlier, Gale, Kate swapped him out, happily. I was grateful for that. Only for Cody to come back later and be like, nah, we're still throwing Gale in the party. That was bullshit. Cody cursed the game.
Very well.
Of course it did!
I'm ready.
I'm like combat.
That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Burn the gates!
I have a desk now. I can
You
actually
weren't tenacious.
put my computer
I wonder what
up
they
and away.
wanted here, other than bloodshed.
No, Cody! Okay, Kate, as much as you're probably gonna get a chuckle at this. Fair, fair. But also, Kate, you are not the oldest one in this chat. Chatterfox is technically the oldest by a fair amount. So, if we get any old slang, blame them. I'm fully aware of my chaos.
You know what I really miss about Baldur's Gate? Food. Freshest fish I've ever had.
Edward, did you
I
just
don't
have a
care.
foodgasm at the thought of food? Because that's what it sounded like. You don't curse everything you touch. You didn't touch this. You just watched it and happened to pick the wrong fucking character. God damn it, Kate. Ugh. Trying to think of what I should do with this nonsense. Guys, I need you guys to choose who I'm gonna romance in this game. We haven't chosen that yet. Doesn't matter. You know I swing both ways violently with a sword. Mind you, given the party you guys gave me, it should be one of those three. I'm gonna be romancing characters. Otherwise, it would take forever to get to a decent romance point with anyone else. Unless we were to swap characters. Right? Mind you, I'm very much biased because of the factor of I have Karlach as a tattoo. I do have mods, just not many. Like, the mods right now I have is, I think I've got the 10 times multiplier, like 10 times XP multiplier, and then I've got feed at every level, which for those who have been watching have noticed that, I'm sure. And I know I've got one cosmetic pack that I should not be using on YouTube, and then a dye kit that's specialized, so to have basically unlimited of whatever dye color I want. Oh, and I have the polyamory mod, so if I wanted to romance more than one character, I could. You guys are awesome. Right? But at least the thing is with the mod, you can be poly with anyone, which makes it better. Actually, now I want to check to see what mods I've got. I don't know if I can check this. I don't know if I can check the mods without going right back to the main menu. Damn. Because I could tell I have the poly because I've got this. Poly fix stuff is 100%. Hi, Tara! Technically, Karlach is too. Which is lovely.
For you in Baldur's Gate, Astarion. The sweetheart, perhaps?
I know Astarion, like, the farthest from it.
The city is a veritable feast.
But I'm pretty sure his is due to trauma, so, you know,
Dead goblins.
understood.
Dead travelers.
I wonder where they were going. You must be eager to get back, then. Slimmer pickings out in this wilderness.
Let's go get Scratch. Let's get a pet. Since this game wants. Yeah, unfortunately, this Chaos group has decided that Gale has to be in my party, so I'm going to get him. I don't want to. And we're still on day 1, so I haven't gone to camp to get Will yet. I just kind of beeline or getting Karlach at this point. So I like getting Karlach within the first day, essentially, like before going to camp. Also, I have dice mods. I like the pretty dice.
You see a name etched into the leather. Scratch.
On James, when I do Baldur's Gate runs, I have the rule of yeah, dice gremlin indeed. But I have the rule of
With a deep,
every time I fail a roll, I have to take a drink of alcohol.
bows his head.
Right now I have a coffee with Kahlua, and then once that's gone, I have twisted teas and a blueberry mead. Pet the dog. I'm not a dog person, but I will still pet the dog.
He whines, but remains rooted by the corpse's side.
Wait, Kate, you're familiar with Baldur's Gate mods, right? Like, how familiar are you? I'm not surprised. Damn. Because I'm wondering if there are mods for, like, a custom pet of some sort. I am impressed you don't mod Baldur's Gate, in all honesty. Like, of all the games you mod, why not Baldur's Gate?
Goblins ahead. Looks like they're laying an ambush.
I haven't technically beaten it either.
Get over there!
I think I've managed to get to Act 3 once.
You spotted us! Wait. A drow. In the sun.
Same!
Stand
That's
down.
the kind of glories of
This one's
ADHD,
got
right?
a touch of the absolute power. Apologies, your lordship. Hard making you out from a distance.
And I think the only time I got to Act 3 was because I actively,
of course.
like, sped through Act 2 as fast as I could. Like, I didn't
Move it, lads!
any
And show
side
some
shit.
respect.
And I don't want to do that this time. I actually want to go through side stuff this time. I think I've gone to Act 2 once while playing with friends. But I think that's just because I can't consistently meet with said friends. That and some of said friends are not very good at the game. Have fun playing with Sylvana. It takes a long time for her to realize where she's going.
Try.
And how did you convince her to play with Dirge? Like, how did you manage to convince Sylvana to do a Dark Urge run? Seriously. She's got more of a soft heart in this game than I do.
Simple.
But if one of you guys is able to look up Baldur's Gate 3 mods and tell me if there's, like, pet mods where I can have, like, creature pets, that'd be fantastic. She can kill things, but I'm pretty sure for, like, consistent Dirge run, you have to kill Karlach. And she does not have the heart for that.
Someone there?
And she would feel bad about killing anything that involves a child. Because this is Sylvana we're talking about. Right? That's why I haven't done a Dirge run either.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Yeah, Tara, you're not bad at finding things. Mostly because you'll make me sit in a room for hours as you loot everything. Yeah, if you ever play Baldur's Gate with Tara, oh my god, be prepared to sit and let her loot a room. We see her see the Toronto Maple Leafs win the Stanley Cup. Oh yeah, I know Sylvana's a loot goblin. She's the other person I have played Baldur's Gate with. That is why we didn't get to Act 2. Tara and I only got to Act 2 because we had more gameplay to sit down. Like, we had more time to actually sit and play. Even then, they were having it where she's like, I stop after getting the important shit. Yes. Go loot the room. And then you have to sit there for another couple minutes because she's got too much crap. Oh. You guys are all gonna drive me insane. Oh wait, Tara, you remember Mr.
That might be worth a look.
I will later. I am beelining to Karlak before I do any more nonsense. Terra logic.
Something tore right through these people. They didn't stand a chance.
Not letting you steal the nails.
This reeks of
No.
brimstone and offal. Every you hear what comes next before you see it, the realization hits you. That stench wasn't the dead. You can sense that the hyena's very flesh is desecrated. Gnolls, vicious, monstrous humanoids can spawn from the corpses of
That's
dying
the plan,
hyenas.
Kate. Don't you worry. Ooh, I've never had this option. I'm gonna try this option. Bless the hyena trying to purge her body of evil. I'm curious about this option. Okay, it's a reasonably low roll. And I get a fucking critical. Alright, let's see how this goes.
Slowly, her broken body starts to calm, to stop its wild
This is what I
contortions.
almost never played critical in
She
the game.
lies still.
I didn't know this.
As the life fades from her eyes, the gnoll within her dies too, stillborn.
Oh, it worked. Alright. Unfortunately, I can't do that to the rest of them. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers here. Rude.
Let's finish this.
Okay, so we're all kind of just like, that's a new thing. Fireball. Well, firebolt, technically. Oh, I believe that. Also, James, we don't call him that, or at least Tara and I don't. He just, because he gives us that vibe. He gives us a feeling.
What do I have to lose?
Right, Tara? That was her.
Where's it running off to?
that same chaos vibe, and I love it.
With finesse.
Can't afford to let up.
I tell them most of us have played D&D at this point. I cast Fireball. I don't care how big the room is, I cast Fireball.
Where do I go from here?
Too good.
Another day, another fight.
Oh, we gotta do this. Yeah!
Place is overrun with gnolls.
Vile beasts. Nothing good is born from a
Oh,
corpse.
I think my favorite one that involved the whole I don't care how big the room is, I cast Fireball shenanigans.
Before more join us.
I think the best one I had was actually my first D&D group, where I was player, and oh my god, it was so weird. Because this one player wanted a new character, and in the DM, he was a no-nonsense DM, so you can't just kill off your character randomly and expect to be able to get a new one. No, he didn't let you do that. So your character had to die first. So what this guy did is he did the whole I cast Fireball thing, but since there were so many small enemies, it ended up in a situation of he just doused himself in alcohol, lit himself on fire, and ran in hoping his character would die from the encounter, only for him to survive with 1 hit point. He was so pumped out. He was so impressed. Also, that's hot.
Me! Never been better. Oh, fuck me. It's
Oh my god, you
from the Nautiloids. Please tell me I found you before those so-called paladins of Tyr did. Good. Great. Glad I don't have to kill you.
A great heat roars through
right?
you. Her heat, fiery
same
as
Kate,
the hells.
Same.
Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of
no, that's Shadowheart. Give her a minute.
A blood war.
James
you saw it
says
from
more
above as the
Shadowheart.
Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
Fuck's sake. Mountains as far as the eye can see. Guess that explains the voices. From that peek I got into your head, you've made some inroads trying to get the thing sorted. But alas, no joy. I'm Karlak. And you are...
Horny.
Well met, soldier. Now that we're old pals, how would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? A little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good at killing demons. Really good. So good, Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there.
How would we not try to come up with a spell called Fireball?
But now I am free.
God only knows how that could go down.
Zariel sent
Considering the
goon after
collective we
goon to
have
hunt me
tonight.
down. But believe me when I tell you, I'm not going. The latest yappy little dog she sicked on me are nearby. A group of dopes posing as paladins of Tyr. Want to help me take them down?
Please.
Fuck yes. They cornered me outside the townhouse just up the hill.
Right?
Felt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. After we've mopped them up,
But imagine
we
if
can
you're
work
summoning
on
a
evicting this
Fireball,
parasite
and there's
takes
actually people
Faerun by the short
in the
hairs.
spire.
Sound good?
I like her. She looks like she could throw me over her shoulder and carry me to safety.
Shadowheart has the whole
Should the
mommy
need
sorry situation going.
I'd hug you if it wouldn't scorch your skin off.
I will take the damage.
I'm getting all het up. Let's make tracks.
What's funny? You haven't got some fingers, have you?
Okay, so I gotta go collect the final card for my party because I've been forced
All right, just keep it down.
to have
Conspicuous enough for that
Gale.
hyena call.
I'm trying to think of the quickest. Right!
Those paladins I need to stop are that away.
I will guzzle all the fire-resistant potions in order to have more than just a handhold. Like, there's a reason why I have her as a tattoo on my arm.
Hey, we're still going after those paladins, right?
Yes,
Can't
we
leave
are.
Zariel's bruisers roaming the coast. Good news. Can't wait to see him finished.
Aww. Well, I knew she was bi. Pretty much all of them are in their own way. It's just the poly part I wasn't sure about. And this is why we mod our games. So we can make our favorite characters poly and date them all. Speaking of which, now that I think about it, you guys didn't choose which character I'm supposed to romance yet. You guys need to decide who I'm gonna romance. No, James, I am not romancing everyone. If that is what your yes implied. Absolutely not.
Dead goblins over there.
Oh yeah.
Checking for supplies, maybe.
Chatterbox, I've known all these people for years. It's freaking hilarious some of the shit we come up with. No, we are not doing all. No. Two. Pick two. Two characters. And I am saving Lae'zel.
You think it's dangerous?
Of course it is. Zora was right.
Well, if I'm stuck getting Gale, I may as well collect all the companion characters.
The thing's dangerous.
Because Gale's the only one
Leave
I
it for the
typically
goblins
avoid.
to kill.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's
You're just
white
yelling at
hot
me.
stare. Her lips don't move.
But I'm
Yet
only...
you hear her voice.
Wait, why don't I
rid of
collect
them.
Gale? Because he eats magic equipment that I could sell. But Cody here cursed the game and made me have to put him in my party. So, but I'm setting the rule. Only 2 characters for the polymod
Come,
this time.
I
Only
miss her.
2.
Now,
Now pick 2.
Enough gawking. Get me
Or
down.
I'm picking. And you guys probably won't like it.
Never.
observe.
Hey, Karlak's one of them. I am okay with this situation.
Get me down.
Who's the second character, guys? Of course. Wait. Okay, we have a Karlak Shadowheart before you said Gale. Ha! I'm going with James' pick here. Absolutely.
The
Thank you,
tadpole hasn't
James.
yet scrambled
Thank you
all
for
your
typing
senses.
faster than Kate.
Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
I've tried romancing Asteron, and
She
he's just
obviously
an
sees your kindness
ass.
as weakness.
Like, I know he gets
Don't
better
let her take
as you...
advantage.
Like, I know Asterion gets better the more you get closer with him, but he's still an ash. I mean, an ash.
You may as well suggest a wyvern
Fucking stutter
bow to
today.
worms. The cure I offer will suffice as thanks.
Yes, you are, sir. He is. Like, I haven't played him as the Ascended version, but oh my god, I've seen clips and
Dismiss
he's an
someone
ass.
first.
my type count is right now. Like, I do not know what my words per second is. It's been a while.
Very well. But the Horned Ones mentioned a camp. A creche must be near. I must interrogate this Zoru. Our very lives depend on it. I will
There are
be at your
no
camp.
children present,
Do not keep me waiting.
in all honesty. At least as far as I'm aware, because I'm pretty sure everyone who's currently viewing are the people in chat, and I know all of you. And I'm actually worried about my one, technically child friend, because I haven't heard from her in a while. Ellie has been kind of missing in action in a sense. She hasn't messaged me in over a week. No, James, actually, wait, James, Chatterbox, figure out who's older. I need to know this information. For science. Okay, Kate, that's not okay, because I experienced dial-up too. Ma'am. Anything on their way? I don't fucking know. Again, yeah, actually you're not even a full year, thank you. You're not a full year older. You and I are born in the same year, just different ends of it. At least I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Yeah, Kate, you and I are both 98 kids. I thought so. Tara's the only one here born with a birth year that starts with a 2. Yeah, so you're not even a full year older than me. Ma'am!
What's going on with that room? Looks unstable somehow.
But James, Chatterbox,
Approach the sigil on the sun.
tell me, who
Magic
is the oldest out of the two of you? And yes, Tara, you are 100% the youngest.
Is it
You're 100% the
malfunctioning?
youngest right now.
It looks slightly dangerous.
Wait! That means, James, you're not the oldest here! You're not the oldest one here, James!
Anyone?
Great Chatterbox! James isn't the oldest now.
Whatever you're doing is working wonders. Now a quick little pull should do the trick.
Chatterbox has not told me the year they were born in, but I'm confident they're older than you, James, if you're born in 91.
Oh. Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies.
Yeah, Tara, you're the youngest, then it's Cody, then Kate, me. See? I was right. Chatterbox, why don't you ever just say what year you're born in at this point?
At magic. Say, but I know you.
Like, you were so cryptic on
in a manner of
this.
speaking. You were on the Norse Lloyd as well. And I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region.
Mind you, Chatterbox may be born in the 80s, but they don't act like it. Right?
The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of
Mind you, Chatterbox, you are also the least nerd out of this group.
Flayers? It's a process known
I'm pretty
as
sure you're the only one here who is not
and let
familiar
me assure
with
you,
Baldur's Gate.
it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor?
Okay.
Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Our age is just how many times we've leveled up.
But I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few.
We have a set XP.
You
It's not
don't happen
XP
to
that
be
we
one
get.
of
We
them.
just have we level up every year, only once a year.
As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together?
I go by the age is just a number so long as they're over the age of 20. If you can't buy your own booze, I don't want anything to do with it.
Oh, I see you're traveling with plenty of company already.
If you insist, don't have all the fun without me.
A decision most excellently made. Shall
No, Kate, you are not getting a brain worm.
Have a lot on my mind, and well, in it.
Kate, if you get brain worm, I get Displacer Kitten as a pet. Is this a deal? Is that a deal that can be made between you and I? Right? I want Displacer Kitten for a pet! They are so cute! I don't know, James, what do you want? What D&D thing would you want in real life? Kate, I had pizza today. And yesterday, technically. Haha. James, what D&D thing would you want in real life? An ability, a pet, some sort of chaos being to have to fight? Ooh, homemade pizza is good. You know what? No judgment. Absolutely none. Only purely because I want a Displacer Kitten. They're aggressive, but so cute. Right? But I want it as a kitten, though. Like, you gotta have the Displacer Beast as a kitten first. You gotta get trained it as a baby. Oh, what specific obelisk do you want, Kate? Do tell. I have no idea, mostly because I'm not familiar with that beast. Like, I'm not familiar with that creature, James, so I could not tell you. See, I don't know creatures well enough to know what you're talking about, James, unfortunately. Okay, Kate, since you seem to at least have some mild knowledge of this creature, tell me, is it at least a material plane beast, or is it from a different plane of existence in the Forgotten Realms? I don't know how to optimize Gale. Fair. Okay, so James, you're just confusing us. Fair. I haven't done it, mind you. I haven't done a campaign technically with a Displacer Beast. I just know what they look like because, you know, Astro Kitty. I'm kind of curious, out of the group of us, at least those of us who are D&D familiar, how much do we collectively know about the Forgotten Realms, in all honesty? Well, I guess the better first question would be, how many of us actually know, like, how many of us have DM'd? Ooh, okay, yeah, that's a bit of a, that's an ouch creature. Oh, 1 second. Yeah?
You know, I took what's left of the one I was eating. What about the little pizza puff things?
There was only one left when I went in there.
What about the breadsticks?
I took 2, there were plenty left.
All that's left in the oven is pizza.
Did you check the fridge?
Yeah, there's like 2 fucking breadsticks.
I can't say much, I left like 6 breadsticks. Oh, and Kate says hi. Okay. That's fair. Okay. Go back to the game. God damn it, Kate. Bruh. I love you, but no. We're not doing that. Hey, at least you've DM though. That's at least something. James gets it. But seriously though, James, Kate, have either of you DM'd? I'm personally only familiar with 3.5. I touched on 4th when it comes to basic ruling and gameplay, and then I'm familiar with 5th as I've taught a good 2-3 dozen people how to play it. So I'd say I've got quite the D&D proficiencies here. Like, I can't ramble off builds like some of my other friends, but I know way too much lore when it comes to the realm of Faerun. And Kate, I am genuinely surprised that you've never DM'd. That's fair. I haven't played Vampire Masquerade in so long. And Jets. So James, you're not overly familiar with Forgotten Realms, but you know gameplay ruling. Yeah, Legend of Dritz is canon to the Faerun line, like Faerun realm. Actually, oh fuck yeah, it's good DM's essential. See, I agree when it comes to DMing combat, but the moment there's roleplay involved, I am absolutely useless. I am awful at roleplay. Also, just for kind of game gremlin shits and giggles, I'm going to give. I'm gonna put you die on Gil's outfit. Depends on the combat. Honestly, in 5th edition, I've had combat only take a couple of minutes, in all honesty. Also, what color do you guys think would work well for Gale? Like, pick, like, 2 color combos, and I'll tell you if they're here. Or, like, a color scheme. Or, I wonder... Ah, there is one for Mistra. So, neither you, Kate, nor Cody is what you're saying, because both you guys have awful color vision. Did I actually combine them or not? Well, nope. That doesn't change anything. Okay, now I'm just testing to see if it actually works. Purple is black, gold, purple. Okay, we've got a few options here. We've got a few options. Let's see how this one looks. I hit a button. God damn it, I screwed up. This is what happens when you hit buttons without reading. Red. True. Do you want to see if you've got full spectrum blue galaxy? We can find out. Oh, it won't let me change the color of his current gear. Well, that's rude. It won't let me change his outfit. Well, fine. We're changing at least something. Okay, there we go. That's at least something. Okay. I still don't... The thing is, I've never had that issue before. See? Oh god, that looks awful. AK, how do you feel about that? Oh, that looks awful. Okay, okay. How about we try this one? See what happens. Oh no, that is not what I was expecting. Merkel would look awful. Let's see what this team at one does. Because it looks like it's at least 3 or 4 color combos. What is that? It's the what are those meme that has a fucking color palette. Oh god. Oh, this color pack is painful. Yeah, but it just looks awful as a color palette though. Like, okay, that suits him better, but the pants still look weird. I'm leaving it at that.
Trust no one.
What can... What? Ooh, can Assyrians do 50 die? Let's find out. Got the classic. Okay, his can be died. Yeah, we gotta be careful what we do with YouTube, because trust me, I have some interesting outfits that I know we would all nerd about on here that are not okay for YouTube. Kara, you know what I'm talking about. You and I have messed around with that mod. Also, I'm not feeling the intense red of this one. It's just not... no. Ooh, maybe this one. Okay, that's more classy. That is much more classy. Oh, you want me to do black and gold for your fruit? For the fruity boy? And do this one. See what it looks like. Oh god, no. Why did it go white? It shows black on here. Yeah, let's try this one. Ew. I don't like any of these. It's showing black, but it's not making the clothes black. At least that makes him edgy. No, you're not ignored. It's just, I don't remember what it's called right now, James. I can actually send you a screenshot later of all the mods that I've got on this game right now. I just can't do it right this minute. It'll have to be after the stream. Unless, Tara, you want to look up on your game what it is. Because I know you can go and you can run over to my room and go on the PS5 and find out. No, what does Asterion look like in blue? Okay, now that's fancy. What was that about, Cody? Jeez, that's dramatic. What do you guys think of this fancy outfit? I like it except for the red in the middle, honestly. Like the redness right down the center chest there is no. True. Right? Yeah, it's the red that's getting me on that one. Oh god. Not much here. Try something in. That's better. That is much better. This one is much better for him. We're keeping it at that.
Don't burn yourself.
Is there really anything to change with Carlox, in all honesty? Until I took it hurt to the knee. The Skyrim reference! I want to see what outfit she'd look good with. Let's see what this one looks like on her. Like, I don't even know if I can change her outfit, in all honesty. Oh, it does change! Ooh. Okay, it just made it darker, but still. I wonder what, like, the aggressively bright dyes would do to her outfit. Okay, having her if the tear color works well with her, that's just gonna be ironic. No. Absolutely not. No. Ugh. No. No. Oh, some of these look awful. You guys are just having a fucking early 2000s debate here at this point? Is that what you're doing? Okay, yeah, black. Makes sense. Go with that.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Well, for you older folk in the chat, and the tech-savvy ones, so basically everyone but Cody and Tara, I found a box of old computer parts when I was traveling out of town, and in that box I found 2 floppy disks. that make us feel? A show of hands in the group. A show of hand emojis in the group. How many of us have ever used floppy disks? I don't remember what size they were, honestly. They look like they were probably from like the 90s. Oh no, these were. I think they were discs for Windows XP, like to actually, program a computer. They work if you don't put a magnet to them. Oh my god, roller coaster tycoon. I don't know which one I'm using. I don't know. Which one is this? Okay, yeah, it is a scale now. Aww. Wait, Tara, are you saying you'd use a floppy disk? Yeah, I love having a tech nerd in the group. Also, that color does not work with that armor. As much as I would have loved the irony, it doesn't work. That's better. Anything else that's old? Oh no! Did she fall asleep? Did she do the EPs? Egg! You know, guys, next time I stream Baldur's Gate, I should have it set up for crowd control. I have a feeling you guys would enjoy that, especially you, Kate. You're a freaking menace. Work and heat. That would do it. Mind you, it is cooler today than it was the past couple of days.
Walks together, aren't you, gang?
No, going the wrong way.
Sure. In silence. Goblin tracks. Far too many of them, too.
Yes, too much worm indeed. You guys went to the lake? What the hell? I would have gone with you. Bruh. Actually, yesterday, maybe not. It was really warm out.
We was running for our lives. You let them stop us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
Lightning on the roof of her house. Hey, Kate.
Pull your claws in, under-elf. Show some respect. This woman saved your pathetic life. Well, I didn't ask for any goddamn help. Please, you were begging me to open the gate. Anything to save yourself, you...
I'm doing intimidation roll. Fuck yeah. And I pass. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I still would have liked to visit, but I've texted Savannah twice the last 2 days and she never responded.
At least we agree on that.
More goblins could arrive at any moment.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting some lag spike
I'm
because
more worried about the
Baldur's Gate's
parasite
kind
than
of
goblins.
skirting the edge
We
of
need a
capping my
healer.
CPU right now. We tried to play Horizon earlier, James, like Horizon Zero Dawn. That was not happening. My CPU was just stuttering the whole time. It was not happening. I could probably play the game without streaming, but I can't do it with the streaming program.
Step quick.
My CPU isn't that okay, and the concept of technology technically is, but it's not. Oh my god, do not tell me I have to feed him already.
Spare me a moment, if you please.
Ah!
I've something important to discuss with you. We've been
I did
traveling
try the
together
standard
for a while
before,
now,
it
and
actually
it's just
was
about
worse.
time that I shared something with you. It's a rather personal matter that I'd have preferred to keep quiet, but needs must
I think
when
I just
the
need
devil
a computer
drives.
upgrade at this point.
I have no choice but to speak. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share,
No,
but
Kate, what I'm telling you is
just
that
as deadly.
the standard edition actually used up more power, like more of my CPU.
Thank you for the offer. But the treatment, what it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside. I can say no more on the matter. Not now, anyway. Just trust me when I say it's all of vital importance.
Willingly.
Days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It is time. And by that I mean, it's imperative that I find and consume strands of weave at the earliest possible juncture.
I usually skip it before streams. I let it play so, you know, people who are actually interested can hear it.
We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession. You know for yourself how hard-won such an
And
item
I'm running
was, and it will be
I-5.
no easier when even more
They
are
should not be
required
having
to
that
assuage
issues.
my hunger. There'll be
I
danger
know.
involved, or great cost.
But when I started running it, it was like when I had Horizon running, it was using like 30% of my GPU. Not GPU, CPU.
Splendid. Bit of boldness will serve us well. As luck would have it, you're already primed
And the thing
to
is,
give
when we
me
were struggling
exactly
earlier, I
what
wasn't
I
even
need.
running on high graphics or anything. But the thing is, it was 30 actually apparently was a lot, between the 30 that was running, plus I had to have YouTube up for chat in the stream, and the streaming equipment, for some odd reason, it was capping it out to 100 with all the other small things that were running in the background.
I hate for you to think me impatient or ungrateful. I shall persevere, but now...
Well, honestly, at this point, I just kind of want to upgrade. It really is. That is definitely the bottleneck.
I've never had cause to visit a druid's grove before. That is most gratifying to hear.
I might look into it.
Thank you.
Nice! Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing a new laptop, but at this point I'm kind of just stuck with doing upgrades. But I don't think I can upgrade my CPU in a laptop. I mean, that's one of the parts that I just can't upgrade.
Feel it work. The magic
At least
is
not
like
safely.
a lullaby that sings to sleep the demon inside. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. and no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravages.
Yeah,
Such is
and
the
I am
nature
not
of all
confident
monsters.
in my soldering skills in order to do that myself.
Oh, it's not so bad once you get used to it. And
I have not
on the
successfully
plus
soldered
side,
anything yet.
my tower in Waterdeep has never
Never
been
mind the
so
fact that
free
my
of
kit
clutter.
is in the Sarnia unit, lost
Sincerely,
somewhere.
though, I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. But in time, all will be told.
My lady, I bow to your boundless kindness.
Oh my god. Shut up, you kiss ass.
You have good timing. Never been much of a fighter,
Yeah, and
so
honestly,
wrestling
the
a
first time I
bugbear
was
would have
having
gone
issues, I thought it was a temp
poorly.
problem because of the heat wave.
But you're not here for
But
heroics,
today is proving
are you?
otherwise.
Avernus's stench is all over your skin.
Oh
Let me
yeah.
guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get...
Oh man, a soul coin. Wouldn't mind getting my hands on that.
Care to explain why you reek of the hells?
Thing is, I'm not sure what price tag I'd be looking at for a new laptop upgrade anyway. Like whether I upgrade the part or if I upgrade a laptop. I don't know. Like to do a whole new laptop. I don't know the cost
Well,
of that
that's
right
quite
now.
the story. And
Given what I
thought
have
was
right
doomed.
at the moment.
Now I feel sorry for you.
Because as much as I would love a PC, I don't have the space
Here.
nor the money for it.
Take this.
Not for a proper one.
It's worth
at
a
least.
fortune. But a fortune's
Deadly! Wait till you see what I can do with that thing.
A soul coin, true to its name, holds a mortal soul inside. It serves in the Nine
That'd be
Hells as
great,
very
honestly. Like, I
valuable
do
currency.
have software for tracking a lot of that stuff. I just don't use it a whole lot. And it's the program that my computer literally came
No one
with.
back home will ever believe this.
Because right now, because my computer's an Asus Tough, so it came with a bunch of stuff for actually keeping track of that. Hence why I actually have Baldur's Gate has its own programmed cooling and lighting setup, just so that it's optimized at this point.
That was close.
Because Baldur's Gate was one of the games I actually intentionally bought parts to upgrade in order to play it properly. Because this computer only came with 8 gigs of RAM when I bought it. What GPU? I don't know what the exact GPU right now, honestly. If you were to look up the computer, it's the base GPU, so it'd be... what did I get this? I want to say it's 2021 or 2022 Asus Tough.
Refugees,
It's
adventurers,
the gaming
needing a drow.
F15, if you want to look it up.
Years and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long. Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
That's a 4-9. No, they're the same in here, version that one. Right? That's why I'm so confused. It should be running everything just fine. Okay, if you're able to get a ride into town tomorrow, that'd be fantastic, and we may be able to sit down and figure this out. Okay, this one might sound like an idiot, but what is MKW, James? Oh, Mario Kart, got it. I am familiar with Mario Kart, at least. This would be good armor for Karlach. Okay. I didn't realize it was that intensive, in all honesty. Well, actually, Kate, I'm running 32 gigs RAM, so I'd be perfectly fine.
Sylvanas, guide your path.
Calm down, please.
Yeah, I'm aware the laptops definitely age faster, but at the same time, I'm trying to keep this as up to date as I possibly can.
Well.
And with the RAM I'm running, I can run most things without too much issues. Wait, Karlach don't have prohibition? Well, I'm fixing that next level up.
Quite ready for you.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
Looking ahead.
About our lives, our futures.
No, you just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure my laptop's 2021. So it's not that old. Especially in the concept of functioning laptops. And Tara and Cody are both running much older tech than I am.
Here. But you aren't from Elturel. What's your story?
I spent a good bit of time in the hells. Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky.
That's
Looks
okay,
like you did
Chatterbox.
And
We've just been rambling about
you brought
computers.
some infernal machinery with you.
Kate and I trying to figure out why my computer was
Little
struggling
gift from
earlier in
Zariel.
stream Horizon. We think we might have it
Keeps all
fixed.
burning hot.
I will test it
Very
out
effective by
tomorrow.
the smell of it.
Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
Also, I'm very much enjoying this, so I'm going to run the stream longer than my usual. Because normally I shut her down at 9 o'clock.
You really are burning.
But honestly, I'm enjoying our conversations.
Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallurgized Demano valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky. I might be able to help. I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work.
I've got infernal iron. I got it in advance
outside of
because I
Baldurs.
knew this was going to happen.
I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature?
I just realized something. We decided about the romance Carla and Shadowheart. I kind of need Shadowheart in my party in order to get her favor. You guys realize this?
But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your
So
engine.
who the hell am I replacing in
allow
order
you
to
touch
put
whomever you
Shadowheart in
please.
my party?
Hey, soldier. I think we've picked up some of that infernal iron already. What say you? Should I give it to him? Please let this work.
The weight of it. And that blaze of chaos.
You want me to get rid of
I
Asterion?
imagine this where my heart should be.
You just want me to suffer
Must be
through
quite the
Gale.
experience. Give me just a moment. And I think... There. You'll have
He was
to
your
install
choice
this,
at
I'm afraid.
first.
I don't think there are thick enough gloves in all the realms to protect from that.
Is Cody even still watching?
That feels... good. I'm still burning hot as hell's hole, but I feel less... changeable. Cheers, mate.
Pleasure. And as for the heat, I haven't got any solutions now, but I'm not giving up. Could be if the combustion chamber had its own insulation, or if we had some kind
Same
of
James?
enchanted
Okay, James, you and I have the same
Find
party
me again
selection.
in Baldur's Gate.
At least we are of a similar
I'm worth my
mind.
salt. I'll have figured something out by then.
But do you multi-class
Take care,
them?
Karlach. And
Do you
hopefully
keep
the
them
next time I
as they
see
are,
you,
or do you
I'll have something
multi-class
promising
them?
to report.
That is the
Pocket
real question.
Any infernal iron you find along the way,
Hey Tara, is the old man still watching?
Druids. Who uses wooden tools?
Ah, see, that's the thing.
Cool me
I
down.
multi-class to try and optimize
Juice
them.
me up.
I lose a couple
think
levels
I've
of
ever
fighter.
felt more
They get
powerful.
action surge.
Bring it on.
Carla. She's younger. I'm not surprised you said that, Kate. Absolutely not.
Please, let us through.
Right? See, you can get action surge
Let my daughter go
with,
right
I think
now.
it's the second level fighter.
She's a thief, hell spawn.
And then
And
you
you
can
will
also
wait for
do,
Corvus'
I
judgment.
can't remember
Now
what it's
get
called, but
back.
it's something similar to action surge
Let me through,
with Barbarian.
Right, Rishabra, I'll rip your damn throat
So if you
out.
do a couple levels each, yes, I will do the weird ops. But if you do a couple levels of fighter and barbarian, you can end up having like 4 or 5 attacks by the end of it, depending on how you fight.
Carl Magrin, give her a chance. You, step back. We'll not tolerate drow in here.
Alright. But Tara, we need to find out if Cody's okay with me sacrificing his choice of Gale in order for me to have Shadowheart as the romance option.
Keep back. Follow my
Yes,
hand,
Kate,
and
I'm
I'll show
going
you
to
its
do the
flaws.
Weird Ox after this.
A moment.
I backtrack and go to the Weird Ox.
Why would she allow one of them? I suppose so. Yes. You! Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go
That's
ahead.
nothing new.
But a word of warning.
Come be a pest
One
in
wrong
person
move
then.
and every single animal here will
I leave
tear
on
you
Friday.
apart.
I haven't seen you in too long. Well then bother your mother!
I swear that ox's gaze is following me.
Rude! I know, right?
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
And unfortunately, your e-bike battery does not last long enough to get out here. And I'm still not allowed to drive. James, can you go steal her? James, go steal her. Kidnap the Kate. You have the capabilities. You guys should discuss that in a separate chat. I don't advise saying where you live on a live stream.
I smell drama.
That is true.
These adventurers.
Your battery is old.
What have you heard?
Yeah, she's out in the county. Yeah. Yeah, I try to be vague even with my travels at this point. Like, I'm okay with saying Canada and Ontario, but that's about as far as it goes.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness,
Stealing Kate!
Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath?
Mind you, even if it is
thief?
just for a day.
A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger. She's a parasite. She eats our food, drinks our water.
That's fair. See, I won't even go that far.
Idol in thanks.
Considering everywhere I travel,
Wrath, lock her up.
like
She
in
remains
between
here
cities and shit,
until
I
the rite is
don't.
complete.
I don't say.
And keep still, devil.
I have
Tina
both
is
of those too. I don't care much for hanging out downstairs where the AC
We should
is
back
best.
the idol. Surely.
Do it.
We got the same level internet here. Oh god, I'm not letting you hurt a child. Well, I don't mean telling you telling me that
Very
on
well.
here. I mean when we're
She may
in
go.
person or like chatting online.
Break your word, and my serpent shall feed.
Well, then maybe we should hang out at James's.
Tila to me. Out.
Oh yeah, we could also wander,
grace
hang out
has its
outside.
limits.
I got no issue with that.
Korga.
Go
Master
to the coffee
Holston
shop.
Halcyon isn't
Wait,
here.
Kate,
Keep his name off
we
your
should go to the
tongue,
coffee shop
lest
where we
Tila
met.
calls it.
I don't have the money for it, but we should. Here we go, Gail. If you need more food.
That woman has more venom in her heart than a snake in its fangs.
Yeah.
But at least the child is safe. What
We
is
just gotta
this?
get you
There's
to-
not a time
we
to
gotta
be
get you to
forgiven
town.
for one's transgressions.
James, go fetch a Kate.
Couldn't agree more. The girl wasn't innocent, but that doesn't mean she was guilty.
Okay. We're getting rid of Gail when we go to camp. Yes, please.
Find our master. Return to me then.
That's fair.
Yes, I'm quite aware.
Hey! I don't always. Besides, I kind of was half raised in the sticks.
Oh, it's
God forbid I'm not ladylike all the time. Phew. The Hanses?
Shh. Listen. Don't you hear it? It's so peaceful. No. It's just a bit of water. I only want to listen. Just a little closer. Yes, everything's gonna be fine once I get there.
Those are the pretty harpies. Don't go to them. Nice.
Be quick.
One hit kill? Cool. I'm okay with that deal.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
I speak, they burn. I strike with precision.
I'm allowed to use mods.
Watch this.
Actually, level 3 is kind of leveling wise here. Purely because I am doing the times 10 XP, so I haven't done nearly the amount of combat it would normally be at this point. Because if I were to do all the combat I would have throughout this area that I've covered, yeah, if I had done all the combat, I'd probably be closer to level 5 right now. Yeah, the base game is awful going that far in level 4. That's why I do this times 10 XP thing. Because I want to actually level up. Yes, child, run away. Go for it. Do the chaos.
I won't give in.
Go. Fuck. Damn it.
Gone with the weave.
Firewall. Yeah, I don't one long rest there from multiples. Because the next long rest will be to get well.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
So there's a lot more progress that needs to be done before Astarion's vampiric abilities pop in. Yeah, I haven't even done one long rest yet, James. I'm still only on the first day, technically, still. Yeah. That's why I don't have, like, I don't even have Will in the camp yet.
I'm heating up.
What happened? I see you now for what you are.
Where's the last one? Oh, it's right there. I feel like an idiot.
What now?
Are they gone?
No.
Yes. I mean, I don't know.
Not really.
They're gone. She'll be so mad. I didn't get the gold from the nest. I got to go. Wait, you should meet Mole. She'll be grateful you helped me. Find a boy called Donny. Tell him you want to see the dragon's lair.
Oh my god, yo, what is your fucking problem now?
That scamp reminds me of myself when I was a nipper. Always getting into trouble.
Reminding you I don't pick you up.
Comes with the territory. One time, my parents denied me a kitten, so I summoned myself a Tressim. Ah, dear old Tara. Beautiful creature. Benefits of a wizard's education, you see. Of course, my considerable talent didn't hurt either.
Oh, can I slap him? He has a very slappable face.
That depends on who you ask, I suppose. I may have summoned things rather more exotic than a winged cat. Right. Bound to be more urchins to save around here.
I think so at this point. It says I got 6 people watching, but only 2 people in chat. Those numbers aren't doing the thing. Math ain't math in here. Right? I encourage people to do the thing called social, but I can understand if you don't want to do the social. Not everybody likes chatting. Me, I'm touch of a chatterbox when it comes to, you know, streaming and people actually interacting with me. Says the person who interacts with more Discord servers than I have friends. Oh my god, Kate. I love you. I love the chaos.
It's our job. All right. Time to see what new horrors waiting for us.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom.
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of Gil when I go to camp.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Likewise. Arabella?
And I'm pretty sure Tara's sewing, so she's not gonna be responding in chat. But I know for a fact that due to our count, like, view numbers right now, that Cody's got me up on the TV and he's just not bothering with the chat. He probably isn't even paying attention to the stream at all. He's probably using Polybuzz and chatting with the character from God knows what TV drama he's watched. Yeah. Oh, and since I have Shadowheart and Lae'zel in the camp, oh my god, the party drama that can happen here. I'm not gonna judge Cody for the AI chats because I did the same shit. Like, I spend at least a couple hours a day doing those.
So, Gale just nevertheless, as quirks go, that's a new one for me. It seems like you have ample company already. You'll need to figure out who you can live without before I can join.
I can live without Gale.
Lead the way, then.
I try to chat with real people, and half the time they never answer me. So, artificial people it is.
What am I to do?
I try to chat with real people, and they never answer me. That and AI chats are at least somewhat more predictable. And I don't get anxiety over potential judgment. I get too frustrated playing with games, like with actual people in video games at this point. Unless they are consistent, like in game, like they match my brain level on a game, it drives me nuts. That is why Tara and I don't play Baldur's Gate together. Because she is collector gremlin, while I'm more, I want to progress the story. Besides, I can commit crimes in AI chats and get away with them. I can't do that in real life. If I tried that in real life, I am liable to get caught and sent to jail. Especially with the shit I do in chats.
The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good after the mind
I'm not
shit.
surprised by that, Kate.
You just can't get enough of me, can you?
Karlach, Advocatus Diaboli, the stink of Avernus. You ally with an archdevil's chosen, and
a great fire roars through you, the fire of the first hell. You are the Blade of Frontiers, racing through the wastes of
Yeah,
Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical
I play solo
figure,
games more.
Skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high. He chases
Tara and I
the
managed to
thief,
play some
ignited
games
with
together,
rancor.
but not much.
She is an infernal
It's usually
war
games
devil,
like
a threat to the living.
House
Evil
Builder
incarnate.
and Pressure Wash.
your ally's a
Like
fraud.
the
A
cleaner
soldier in the
game. I can't remember
archdevil's
what the hell
Ariel's
it's called
army.
right now.
Either I cut her down, or she burns
He
the
is a
Sword
nerd.
Coast to ash.
I've tried to tell you. I am not what you think I am.
We have a Tara!
Another vision. Karlach's blade raised.
I haven't played City Skylines in a while. Don't play the new one, Kate. The interface is awful.
Escape. The man shudders with Karlach's desperation. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent.
I don't know. Wild is an appropriate term for her.
I will
She's
not
pretty
be tricked.
docile.
You saw the truth.
Right?
I
can't stand the new one. I have access to it. I can't stand it.
Legged it away from her the first chance I got.
And yet you served.
True, but I don't need to do that shit.
The man catches his breath and his lips straighten. Sheer dread twists his face.
No! Devils cannot be trusted.
Tara, I would still say you're not really wild. You are a very docile creature.
Would you listen to sense? This doesn't have to end badly. For either of us.
Here,
No,
you're about
monsters,
as
right?
intimidating
Better than
as a
anyone.
napping kitten.
Look into my eyes. Can't you see I'm not what you think?
I love the Pokemon references we're doing here.
You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today. Truth?
It is, though.
I'll do you one better. Allies. We're looking to get rid of these parasites for good. And ruin some bastards' days while we're at it. Sounds like your kind of venture.
Cody, use Pet on Terra.
not
I
grown
know
any
that'd be super
tentacles yet,
effective
thank
on her,
Baldurs.
too.
But luck won't be on our side forever. Yes, you have my blade. Your leader willing, of course.
Actually, the best way to get
Well,
a
soldier,
wild Terra to follow
what's the
you,
word?
crystals. That is the best way to attract a wild Terra. Crystals and snacks.
Sorry, but there's no room for me.
Hey!
Well met. And 1,000 sorries. I've pledged my life to protecting the meek from monsters. But tonight, I was the rampaging beast. I see
Okay.
the good in you, Carla.
I'm asking you nerds
I
something.
promise not to lose sight of it, even when the hells burn hottest.
How
The
many of
promised
you
Blade of Frontiers in the
have
flesh.
gone on
Clever,
Netflix
this
and
hero
watched
act you've got going.
the
Hero,
K-pop
blade,
Demon Hunters movie?
names strangers gave me.
I need to know how
My
many people I can
friends
nerd out about it
call
this
me
way.
Will.
Excellent. If we ever become friends,
And I know
I'll
you
make
have,
a call.
Tara. We nerded about it earlier.
Glad Will saw sense.
You
Even more glad he decided
should!
to stick around. Takes a pretty
Join the
slick maneuver
chaos.
to track down old Karlak.
Yeah, the K-pop one?
Fair, but still, the man's got a reputation for being lethal
Well,
with that
maybe
blade.
she should answer her damn
Glad it's
phone
on our
and
side.
have me come over. Because there are like 2 songs from that movie that have been goddamn earworms in my head for the last 24 hours.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly.
Oh, and James, I did a Photoshop edit that shows the tiger in the little hat that the crow keeps stealing from it.
It means that a reckoning's coming. And I'll be the one to pay up. One night soon, when we make camp, the veil will be lifted.
I can send it to you
and
later.
I'll pay my penance. You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
Actually, Tara, do you want to send him the photo, that image I made? Since you should have it on Messenger. Yeah, send it in your group chat.
Scratch. So called because you like to scratch behind the ear.
Oh, that interaction was adorable. I love how I just get basically everybody's approval just by petting Scratch. Everyone except Lizzo. Lizzo would totally be a cat person, though. Everyone except Lizzo. She didn't pop up on it. I'm not gonna muck about with the kid. Yeah, Scratch is cute. I still want a Displacer kitten. Let me have a Displacer kitten as a pet.
Biting flies, midges. Shouldn't nature be beautiful and serene? It looks so nice in the upper city parts.
Upper City, huh? Swish. Never spent much time there myself.
I'll happily take you if we survive this bug's banquet.
Sounds good. I've always been curious what a patriarch looks like.
I'm not surprised by that in the slightest. Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. You can pick up dogs, but you can't
A
pet
guttural
them.
scream and a succession of quick bangs rattle the door. Then a low moan. Someone or something is having a bit of
I only know
fun.
that because you can pick up both cats and dogs. No, I just like running around Castletown with a cat in my arms.
Go away!
Leave it. Whoever's inside doesn't want an audience.
It's
and I
rude.
don't want to fight.
Really? You can actually do that?
What the hell are you doing?
On my way.
Never a dull moment. Think you can take me on?
Fuck yes.
If you're throwing a Pokeball at Cody, you better hit him in the head. Honestly, polyamory just feels like Pokemon, but in real life. You gotta catch them all. Yep, that sounds like you, Cody.
Survival is all that matters.
Now this is my happy place.
A bugbear and an ogre.
Oh, I've seen worse. Gnomes can be...
Assyrian, I'm questioning what your eyes have witnessed with that statement. Hey, you should see how fast he goes when he's going downhill on his fucking walker. Mr. Speedy! It's just a form of chaos. It's not just wildly gathering humans. Don't worry, Chatterbox. It's just the bad humor that we have. Can we shoot people in computers? That'd be fun.
Whatever killed those gnolls might be nearby. Careful.
Just show people we don't like in computers. There'd be a lot of people in computers. Are you sure about that, James?
Cut it out. The gnolls out there.
Please, no more. Leave us in peace, and we shall leave you in kind.
Cut the crap, Anders. I know what you are.
Don't let her hurt us. Please, we just want to go home.
I'm too sober. I haven't failed any rolls.
There's something in the squint of his eye. You suspect he's lying.
Enough. Enough. I'll not play pretend anymore. Karlak, you're going home in pieces if needs must. And you'll soon learn what it means to ally yourself with the likes of this garbage.
Good job, Cody.
This was never my home.
Did she squeak?
It was my prison. I'm free now. And I'm never going back!
Go off, Karlak.
I'm ready. Have to keep going.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
Okay, I love your logic.
Fall by my hand.
I smell blood. Looky.
I think it'd be vegetarian if you only had the leaves off a Pokemon and it didn't involve killing them. That is fair, Chatterbox, and honestly, I'm not surprised about that being how you see it. And how you'd handle the situation. In all honesty. Oh, gotta save the fruit.
Take your
now! Oh my god, you're demanding. Tara, do something about your fruit. He's so demanding. That's unfortunate.
Blood comes easy these days.
It's cute when you squeak, Sarah. Why do I keep missing the bitch? See, that last statement, Kate, that's the one where I'm out of touch. Right? She's just a squeaky little thing.
What's the plan?
Also, I love how we all know that she squeaks. We have all witnessed her squeaking. That was dramatic.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Hop, hop.
Caroline, why do you keep missing? Why does everybody keep missing? Ow! I was about to say, is Stereo still alive? No. He's suffering. He probably deserves it.
Let's spill some blood.
Yeah, clearly
No
your
choice
own,
but to
dude.
keep going.
Let's go.
Got her! Ah.
Fuck them. Fuck Thariel. I won't go back. I'm never going back.
Yeah, well, kind of what happens when we
This is
stay
Mummy's little friends
at our
want to
friend's
pick
place
up
for,
where
what,
the
2
others
weeks there?
left off. They'll find nothing but a pile of ash. Not big enough. Now get out before you get hurt. Now!
Oh, Caroline! Lovely woman.
Time to get going.
She's not visiting this time, it's just me. Kate, I don't think you could teach me archery. I'd be the one teaching. I got paid to do that at one point. Well, the other 2 Chaos Gremlins are still hours away from here. I am the only one visiting in town. Hence why I'm able to stream. Because there's actual internet here. Ah, you guys are so chaotic and I love it. Yeah, James, and I would love a new spine. So would Cody, honestly, I'm pretty sure. But we can't all have that. Is she done? Did she get stuck somewhere? Where's Karlak? There she is. Okay, she's coming. Yeah, that's true. You're not near the doors.
Felt good letting off a little steam after facing off with those Ignots. Granted, the fire lasted a little longer than it should. Careful, soldier. If I burn any hotter, I might explode. Engine heats up the whole system enough not to get burned. Hopefully it will hold together long enough to get tuned up. Let's move, huh? I'm running high and in the mood for a fight.
Karlak, if this game applied any level of physics, your clothes would have burned off and that would have been a beautiful sight to behold. Yeah, but they're not accessible to Kate because she lives out in the sticks. Within no car. Hey, that doesn't mean much. Your lungs are defective.
So, hey, we've got this. Zariel used to top me up every now and again when she wanted me to go after an especially wicked target. Nah, it'll be fine.
Actually, some store clerks don't even have a high school education.
Sort of. Next time we find ourselves toe-to-toe with something we want to squash, drop a coin in. See what happens.
I'm willing to do a procedure. I can't promise you'll survive it, but I'm willing to experiment and try.
Fuck yes. Now I just need something to sink my teeth into.
Fair enough. Again, I am willing to experiment if I have willing subjects. I cannot promise life. I do not have access to most medications that, would make the surgery less painful.
Bodies everywhere. Accident or sabotage?
Yeah, that's not good, Kate. How did all of us fail that survival check? I am disappointed in the party.
I'll feel that one later.
Of course you'd do that one, James. Well, that's good. So wins.
Let's go.
I won't give in. Don't waste a step.
Oh yeah, you work gross shifts. I forgot about that. Have fun, Chatterbox. I don't envy you. I genuinely don't.
I got this. Heading out.
A night shift with people is worse. Mind you, it's not like retail night shift, so that's something. I like night shift too, just not with people.
Concentrate. Got to move.
People are stupid. Yeah, Chatterbox, you've been doing night shift for almost half my life. How does that make you feel? I don't like working with people. That's just because of the silent judgment that I've dealt with in the workplace. People get passive aggressive in workplaces, and I'm just sick of it. That's true.
Another fight. Let's go.
Bye forever, pal.
My faith will protect me.
Aw, did I make you feel old, Chatter? Did I make you feel old? Yeah, that just makes it worse. I'm not taking your advice, Kate. See, I'm okay with that, but they're still coworkers, and the problem is coworkers have always been the problem with me. I have actively had coworkers gossip about me behind my back in Spanish, assuming I didn't understand them. Fun fact, I did.
Still breathing, despite everything. At the ready.
This is gonna feel good. Jimmy on the go.
Let's end this. On my way.
Oh, we're missing the bastard. Oh, Wilbur! I missed the big guy.
Quickly.
Sometimes the only way
Are you
out
having
is through.
James, are you having fan issues on your laptop?
All right. What now?
You want me to look at your computer, your laptop tomorrow, James? Yeah, unfortunately I don't have thermal paste, but it's not hard to get some. And I know how to clean out laptop fans. I clean mine out at least once a month. Okay, that makes sense, Chatter. Yeah, so James, shoot me a text whenever you guys are home, and I can just, you know, pop by, or you can pick me up, whatever the case may be. You want a shitty describe? How do I shitty describe that? You do the adult equivalent of Lego, essentially. Well, no, that's more like construction rather than what you do, but it's not far off. You do trades bullshit and deal with more drama than most people in retail. I love you too, Tara. Why are you running away? You don't normally run. I hardly ever see you run unless there's a spider involved. We haven't gotten to that part yet. I didn't know that was a spell. So I think I'm gonna play till 10 o'clock. My back is starting to hurt. And I'm gonna call it a night. Okay, guys? Thanks for joining, honestly. Finally actually have people to talk to. Actually, I'm just gonna go to camp now. And James, mind you, I don't know how late you're gonna be staying up at all. But I have no issues coming over tonight for a bit if you need help with your laptop.
Hellfire. She's coming.
Well, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
God's damn it. Anyone but her.
Well, you absolute stinker. You kept me a secret? Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizora.
Yeah,
I'm
you might
Will's
want to
patron,
contact in the morning
the
because
fount
I'm
of his
leaving
power.
Friday
My pet's been
4
unruly,
o'clock-ish, like 4
and his
p.m.-ish.
leash
So
needs
tomorrow's
a
really the only
yank.
full day I've got left. Mind you, I have a
had
doctor's
deal,
appointment, but it's
Will.
not like
But
super
come on,
late in the
still
day.
breathing.
Pretty sure it's
I've
actually
taken
fairly
more
early.
pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlak, Zariel sends her regards.
Let's see.
You told me! Devils only!
Wait,
She's a
what?
tiefling, not a monster!
Fuck.
How precious.
I messed
The
up
little
my
huckster's
dates.
found his bar.
Shit!
Clause G, Section 9.
Oh,
Target shall
I'm
be
an
limited
idiot.
to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
I thought my appointment was on the
Karlak meets the
26th.
criteria by virtue of having no heart.
I am so confused now. Okay, give me a moment. I'm having a mild meltdown.
Oh, yes. Thanks for the reminder.
Oh, my calendar's downstairs.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence
Oh, I mixed up my
and their
days.
torment.
But my appointment was 26. But I've got a photo here saying it's 24th. Oh my god. Ah. Shit. My doctor didn't call me. I'm so confused.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken. A price
Anyway,
paid.
I will deal with that tomorrow. I will
You
go
know
to the
the
doctor at
terms.
9 p.m. I
Get
my
used to the
appointment
new
is-
form
it's
of
what
pet.
went wrong.
There's no going back.
No point in stressing myself
Some
out right now.
magic even
I will
I
just
can't undo.
result in lack of sleep.
Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade. Karlach, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you. Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that. You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was.
After this rest, I'm gonna end it just because there's no sense in what 13 minutes worth of gameplay after this.
Hey, soldier. You aren't asleep, are you? I'm buzzing, honestly. I couldn't wait to talk to you. Isn't it mad? How good life is. Yes! Soldier, you're saving me. Every time you speak my name, fight beside me.
I just have
share
a lot
what's
of
yours.
packs. They'll
I'm
last.
reminded that I'm alive.
I haven't
Happily
fought any
alive.
goblins yet. I haven't even made it to the goblin camp.
Oh, God, so I want to ride you till you see stars.
Please do, Carla.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't tease you, or myself. I'd give anything to touch you, but I can't. Not until I can be sure I won't burn you.
I'll take the burns.
I'll turn you to charcoal. Guaranteed. Around you. Tall order. But if you've got an idea, I'm all ears.
I love how Carla just does not mince her word at all.
Sleep on it, maybe.
It's just like, I want you.
If
This
you
is
thought
how
of
it
something
is.
by morning, I'd
By
love to know.
dissolution.
For now, it's enough just to know you care enough to try.
What ice spell? Because I usually just use summon, or I just use create and destroy water usually. I can't remember if I have that spell right now. Because I've not been keeping track of my spells very well. I've got water bolt, but I don't want to damage her. I don't want to hurt her. I don't know if that would work. I know I have water does. I kind of sold the only one I had. I wonder if my spells are able to be swapped out like this or not. Oh, yes, they can be. Awesome. I can do create and destroy water, right? Nope, apparently not. There we go. Prepared. Now I can use create and destroy water. Just splash her.
What are you thinking about? If you have any
I
ideas,
forgot to do that
I'm all for it.
initiative first, so now I gotta use up another spell slot. Oops. I'm gonna do it almost every time.
I'm dizzy. And you? Are you all right?
No, I always sell my scrolls. I just did the create destroy water. It's the easiest method.
They're still zipping around inside me. I know I can't have much more than that. Not until we found a more permanent solution to the hellfire issue.
Oh, Carla.
Mine too. Soon enough, you're going to be mine. But until then, I'll play nice. You have your fun with the others till then. I don't mind sharing, if I must. But
See,
keep
this
peace
makes
left
me
over
think
for
she
me,
has some
hmm?
level of polyamory going for her. Cause this is base game dialogue.
I will then.
Okay, well, I'm gonna do the polyfixes stuff right now.
Hope your soul is in good hands.
That's so annoying. Well, can't really do much now. So how about we do... Okay. Shadow Heart. See what dialogue I get. It's been a hot minute since I've actually tried to romance her. No, I didn't
Aren't you
see
a sight for sore eyes?
Well, that's a start.
I hope Mazora flies into the blades of a windmill for what she did to Will.
Tell us how you really
I
feel,
must
Shadow Heart.
admit, the new look is a little dashing.
Don't you have eyes? You have an eyes for someone else?
Must we? No harm in a little mystery, don't you think? Thank you. I'm sure we'll get along perfectly well. We've been through quite a lot, with likely more to come. Care to narrow it down a little? I opened up to you like I have with no one before. We bonded. But it's been downhill from there. Perhaps we can rekindle things. Or perhaps not.
Of course.
Always good when I'm with you.
I love these lines. Okay, once the game's saved, I'm gonna end the stream. We've done essentially just shy of 4 hours of gameplay. God, why is it taking so long to save? Thank you. And we can play again tomorrow. I got no